Hi everyone, so in this video we're going to review academic history. As you can see, there's various pages to academic history. The introduction page, the transfer admissions planner, this is where you connect your tag, transfer admissions planner, to the application and it will import the information that you had in the planner. So I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. Last high school attended, colleges, college courses, minimum requirements, and additional information, and then review. There will be various videos. I'm going to show you how to do the transfer planner connection in this video, and then I'll do some sub videos to show you how to fill out the sections in case you did not apply for the tag, which is the transfer admissions guarantee. Here's the introduction page. It just tells you that they're going to want to know all of your academic history, all the classes you've ever taken, every college you've ever been to, as well as high school last attended. When ready, click continue. On this page, you'll be able to import information about you from your UC tag application. In order to connect the two, you'll need your TAP login as well as your TAP email address. So once you put in your TAP login ID and your TAP email address, you'll get this message that says importing data from UC TAP. You are about to import 30 courses from 5 colleges from TAP. So this is the information I had on my transfer admissions guarantee application. Copying this information will delete any information you have already entered in the academic history. Are you sure you want to proceed? Now, if you didn't get this, it's probably because you may have messed up in your TAP login or the email address. If the email address from your TAP application is the same as the one from the UC application, you check the box. If it's different, you put in that box that says TAP email address, you put in the other address that you used for the application. So I used different addresses, so I had a hard time getting to the screen. So if you're having a hard time, just go back to the TAP application and just check what email address you used, as well as check your TAP login ID. When ready, click yes. And now you can see that the last time I imported the UC TAP occurred on October 2nd, 2020, and it tells you the time. If this looks good, click on save and continue. And it just imported the high school that I said I was at. There were some errors on my page, so I had to go in and fix them, like when did I receive my high school diploma. Once I fix that, I can click on continue. And then all the colleges I attended are here, and you can see that there are errors on the page that I'm gonna have to go in and fix. The way that you fix those is you go in, you click on edit, and then it'll tell you what you're missing. I found an error that might be interesting to you guys. You have to make sure that this end date of the school actually matches when you're planning to stop attending Santa Barbara City College. I accidentally had June 2020, and then I tried to say that I was going to get my business administration AAT in May 2021, and it wouldn't let me. In order to add 2021 here, I had to add that up here under June. So if I said June 2020, now when I scroll down, 2021 is no longer an option. So just to give you a heads up that that could be an issue if you did what I did. So go ahead and fix any of the issues you see. This may be an issue for some of you. You have to indicate what is the last college you're going to be attending. I wrote Santa Barbara City College, so make sure that if that's the last one, you say yes under current or most recent college. So one of them has to be the most current. What if you're going to 2 at the same time? Where are you going to get your degree from, and where do you say you're going to get your tag from? So once you've made all your corrections, scroll down to the bottom and click on I've finished adding colleges, and it'll take you to the next section, college courses. History, college courses, and grades. So you can see that all the information here is being pulled in from my UC TAP application. So it tells you all of the semesters that I went to school, all of the classes that I took, all of the grades. If you need to make any changes, click on edit per term, or you can click on delete if you need to delete something. Hopefully this is accurate because you had filled this in on the UC TAP application. If you see any blue notations, that means you have to answer the question. So it might say add a course if you said you were attending a specific semester, and if you weren't, you just click on edit and go back to the school and edit it. Here it says that I wasn't enrolled anywhere winter 2020, and I have to explain why. So I would explain why here, or I would make changes to the college that I said I was attending for winter 2020. I received these notations that say please visit the term page to confirm the courses entered by clicking edit. So I'm just going to click on edit. I'm going to make sure that all the courses I reported are what I wanted to report. Yep, that looks right. I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom once I've checked everything, and then I'm going to click on save and continue. Once you've fixed all of your errors, click on continue.